let's get started with the 2022 camera. What's in my camera bag tour? It's actually my first, so yeah, the year doesn't matter. So, chalo, let's begin. As you can see, let's come to the elephant in the room. Firstly, which is, of course, the camera bag and the camera, which is the Sony A7S III, and it's one of the best video focused camera out there. Video and filmmaking focused small camera body. Sony A7S III is just a master of, I would say, video for now, at least in this in the current situation. This is the best camera you can buy for the video, I feel. Of course, some Canon people and some other company fans, camera fans, people might disagree with me, but I feel this is currently now the best video focus camera out there. 4K, 120 FPS, RAW, S-Log 3, 10-bit, everything is there. You can actually shoot a feature film with this camera, even if it's not ideal, but I would say music videos to documentaries to YouTube to any kind of shows, high quality shows or movies or short films you want to create, it's possible with this camera. And it's quite the versatile camera I have, and I'm quite happy with my experience and with this camera. And so the lens I'm currently using with this camera is this 35mm 1.8 fe lens, which is the basic prime lens and one of the cheapest prime lens Sony offers for full frame cameras. I like this lens firstly because it's cheap, so it's obvious, and secondly it's very lightweight, very small. It's a prime lens, and it's a breeze to use this 1.8, so it's good in low light and quite beautiful bokehs. And for the price, I feel it's bang for a buck lens. I'm quite happy with this lens. Of course, if I had the money, I would have gone for the G Masters, but G Masters are quite expensive and I didn't have the budget for that. But in future, maybe. But for now, this lens works for me, and it's quite versatile. This 35mm, even though it's not ideal, but as if you have to have only one lens, which is a prime lens, I feel 35mm 1.8 is the I would say is the sweet spot for that. So coming to the camera bag itself, I'm using a Amazon Basics camera bag, which cost me 2000 rupees. I don't know how much that's in dollar. I would say that's around okay, that's around um, 25-30 dollars if I'm not wrong, which is okay, not so cheap also, but at the same time not so expensive also. So it's quite the value for money camera bag, and it's very small and compact. That is why I like this. And quite it's the quality is passable, I would say. It's not bad also, and it's also not so good. It's quite good for the price, I would say. And I have another camera bag which I got for free from Sony for buying this camera, which is this Sony. I don't know the model name of this bag, but it's quite a big bag, and you can fit a lot of gear in this bag. Even it has a waterproof waterproof cover inbuilt, and I will use this bag whenever I go for travel outside or anything which needs a lot of gear, any shoot. So I will use that bag at that time, but for my everyday daily and day-to-day use, I use this bag because this is much more small and easier to carry. But this bag is also good. You can carry all the big lenses, even you can carry two cameras, a lot of stuff in this bag. But for this daily day use, I use this small one because it's of course easier to carry. Now coming back to the stuff in this bag, I have this SJ cam, action cam, for random stuff where fun stuff. I like to capture travel moments while driving, and while if you want to dip something in the water or something like that. So this camera comes in handy, and it's quite inexpensive and cheap. This is like 25-30 dollars, 3,000 rupees. I bought it from Amazon, I guess. And I have a head mount, so to record my travel experiences and everything. So it's a casual piece of equipment that I have put in this bag. It's useful in many ways which you don't expect. And now coming back to the other stuff, I have a lens hood for the lens, of course, a camera battery charger, and it's wired, and then a soft cloth, which the microfiber cloth for cleaning the camera, and the rest of the other equipments. This is a card reader, CF Express Type A card reader, which is very expensive. Like the CF Express Type A cards are quite expensive. They're like 50,000, 40,000 rupees per piece, and yeah, those are quite expensive. And this card reader is also quite expensive. This is like 10,000 rupees, which is around which is like $150. And this for a card reader, $150, it's quite the expensive thing. This is the wire of the card reader. It even helps to read. You can also use normal SD card to use with this card reader. And so other than that, we have this 3 lens filter I have for my 35mm 1.8 lens, which is like 55mm. So this is the variable ND, which has 16 layer. I use this Kodak. All of them are Kodak ones, and these are I would say reasonably priced ND filters. And I have one ND, and then I have one UV for just protection, you can say. And then I have one CPL polarizer for reflections and all stuff. So NDs are for highlights and all, you can see on the image. So these are reasonably priced, I would say. This is the cheapest one, UV. I don't know, it's like $10, and this is like I would say $20-30. Like those are the price ranges for all these filters, I would say. And of course, you need all those filters for outdoor shoots and various kind of shooting conditions. So we are done with this part of this camera bag, and then now we are coming to the top part, which you can see there's a lot of stuff here, small stuff. This is as you can see, this is a camera strap holder. I have an earphone for listening to the audio levels and everything, and interesting small air tag for obvious reasons, because these are very expensive piece of equipment and it might tend to get lost or anything like that. Yeah, you can see my reflections. As you can see, I'm recording with my iPhone. So this is a Camera 7 engraved air tag for the safety of the equipment. I have not insured my camera bags and camera equipments and everything, so you can say this is a kind of an insurance or some kind of safety net you have for the expensive camera gear I have. Now coming to the front part of the camera bag, I will show you. There's a lot of stuff here also. Wait a minute. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. This is waterproof coat, the waterproof, you can say, cover for the bag. For obvious reasons, you don't want your equipments to get wet. And then I have a shotgun mic, which is a Takstar shotgun mic. It's okay, I would say. It's not like Rode level, but quite good for the price, like $30-40. This mic cost, the cost of this mic. And also I have this pen and small stationery stuff also. And then there's this Boya lapel mic, which I use for interviews and wired. This is a wide lapel mic, interviews and every other, like that normal PTC stuff, like recording someone's voice, someone's anything, random thing. This is for, you know, recording someone's voice properly, and this is for recording ambient noises and proper. So these are like I carry for uh, whenever I need. So this is all the stuff in this camera bag. This bag is currently empty right now because there's nothing in this, because everything is in this. But if I had to carry anything in this, there will be more stuff, like another camera, which is my photography camera. And this is the Nikon D3300. It's 6 year old, and I used to shoot all my videos with this camera, videos and photography. I still do photography with this camera because it has 24 megapixel, and this has only 12 megapixel Sony A7S III. Sony A7S III is more of a video camera, so for photography it's still not ideal. But for this camera is still ideal for my photography needs. I do a lot of client shoots also and all. It's a good value for money photography camera, and it was one of the best cameras, entry-level cameras during the time it launched. And Nikon, other lenses I use with this is 1855 mm. Okay, this is the kit lens, and there's another kit lens which is like the 55-200 telephoto, small telephoto. And also I use a 35mm 1.8, which I don't have right now. I think I have kept it somewhere, which is like one of my favorite focal lengths. As you can see, I also use that same focal length and same aperture in my Sony Prime 35mm 1.8 Prime. This is my favorite. This is not full frame actually, this Nikon camera. This is like this is bigger, just a tad bigger than APS-C. I don't know what that format is called. It's, you can say it's APS-C camera. Like it's a small sensor camera than this one. This is the full frame one version. And so if I had to carry both the cameras, I have to use this bag, and that's where I would have extra gear and extra, you know, extra like small stuff. I would say like pen, paper, a lot of stuff which I don't have currently in my bag, so I can't show you. Other than that, I use this gimbal for my shoots, and I carry it separately for the reason I don't have that much space in both of this bag. Even if it fits, it will be so inconvenient, and that gimbal might get damaged. That is why I prefer carrying in this box only. And then I have this small bag which I used to use for this camera, but now because of this two new bags, I now have a lot of space, so I can carry everything in one bag. So guys, this is my 2022 camera bag tour, and I hope you like it, guys. And I know it's a long video, so thank you for sticking around till the end. And if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel. There's a lot of interesting stuff out there. Check it out. Also like the video, share it, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.